Oh wait, I'm already almost. The game server, oh what's this? The game server will be down for maintenance. Wait, what time? 18 UTC. Wait, what's that again? What's the date today? The 12th. Oh, 18 UTC, that's... What time would that be? At least like... East... 30 minutes? No! Okay, you know what? Okay. Alright, when 30 minutes comes around, I think I want to play some Minecraft anyway. It's been a while. But... as my title goes, I do want to go hop on just a little bit on my 3.3 story. Go! Hyacine! Or I'll finish up my Actually, I'm conflicted now. Ooh. You know what now? We'll do the main story of 3.3.
It's squishy.
Oh. 30 minutes though. Oh, it's 5:30 in my area. Oh. And look how cute she is. Huh? Ika?
Got it. Yes, I'll focus and not run off.
I didn't mean to run off. Wait. Okay. Oh, Ika is so adorable.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson.
Ah. You've lost so many. Yeah. Anyway.
I can still see that day in my mind.
Aww. She was also a student.
And that was your last lesson in the grove.
I like how the Chrysosaurs are the ones just standing in class. As if they were just punished just to listen. And everyone else is just sitting down. Can't they have a sitting... Can't they sit? Let them sit! If trailblazers can sit on chairs, then let the others sit.
Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
I do not know this student. I did not teach this student. I've never seen them in my life.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy.
Ooh.
And all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Oh, okay. He's like, peace!
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
Damn.
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction. Fine enough IDs, Elysia.
Yep, he's a teacher, alright.
I have nothing left to say. Next.
And that's why they are all standing instead of sitting down.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path.
Oh. Why do I feel like she's a very wholesome girl, but also at the same time, like, you forgot about homework. But I don't think she'll pull the homework route, would she? Like, anyway.
Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacine, is truly Professor Anax's nemesis.
Oh wait, she's a TA? Huh.
Fine. Since Hyacynthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
Oh.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Oh god, casters be me. I'm too shy.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless,
Oh.
Professor Anaxagoras,
But
but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death,
oh.
so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale.
Way to bring down their aspirations.
See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers.
Wow. So, like yours being a titan?
Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacynthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
It's quite realistic in its own sense.
Blank page?
Blank? Wait, actually, yeah, blank page. What do you mean?
An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
Ah, he's intrigued. Okay.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor,
Ooh.
Seleuci the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Oh.
Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seleuci's greatness, yet Her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era.
Interesting. And every child descended from You have no doubts. Towering figure overshadowed every record in that. So it's more like, I mean, there are others that, like, celebrities that just shine the world and stuff. And yet everyone else is common. But I mean, it is a very sad thing to think of. But I mean, everyone is special and unique in their own way and in their own right. The decision of trying to shine is yours to make.
What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Celiosi's name remains.
In its own right, it's very nice to have the bigger picture of getting the feel, like, okay, if you take, like, the Bible, for example. I'm just saying the Bible. Like, there's so much details and words that it, like, displays of what went down. And it's like peoples and prophecies were, like, just, or interpreting or trying to explain the people of today of what life or how lessons are applied to in the present. And yet we don't know, or like we can only, in speculations and in history where we just see remnants or relics or artifacts of what life was like back then. How did they live? How were they raised? How is the economic or culture, how they did things. But basically everything that happened before technology, like how was the life like that led up to said point. Neat. Just in general, yeah. I see what she means. Like, everything has a cause and an effect.
Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground.
Now I'm kind of curious of who Cellulose is.
That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past,
Oh?
but I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves.
Aww, and that's why you are, you are the doctor.
I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation. To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that.
Aww.
But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
You go, girl. Hyacine? Okay. Hopefully Dan Heng's, I think in the next update, we will hear Dan Heng when I'm playing 3.3. Please, please.
Danny, what are you doing here?
Danny. Oh, I wonder whenever Dan Heng looks at Hyacine, it reminds Hymn of March. Just her liveliness, but she's more of a very calmer tone. Oh, what's this? The game server will be down. Okay, we got 15 minutes. Let's go. And then it'll be cut off for a bit, and then I'm gonna shift it to Minecraft. I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Bina mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquil's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky.
Oh.
And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The first answer... Wait. Forge rainbow bridge in the sky. In order to do that, we need... Descendants must perform a bloodline ceremony. Wait, what do you mean by that? Let's see. Summon the spirits of our ancestors and get their blessings. Interesting. The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you?
So cute.
Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Envoris is a valuable addition to our databank. When I get back... Okay. Excuse me. Everything about Envoris is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yep. Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about world beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
Not prophecies, but he does have a hidden power. That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Oh? Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
Yay! I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Yes! I should add Danny. I mean,
Tread carefully.
now that I think about it, have I built up on him? Okay, effect hit rate, not bad. Right. Okay. Well, actually, since we have a healer, I might as well...
If an emergency unfolds, please focus on healing the others first.
Alright. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Okay, I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Where am I going? Okay. Whee! Whee!
The copper is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
Coffers? Maybe these people? I forgot what they're called. Or not. Ooh! That's a pretty box. What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the Chroma Coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Akula again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacine from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacine talk with Ancestor. Witness Hyacine collect blessings from afar. Wait. Listen carefully. Hmm?
Who has awakened me?
Who dares disturb my slumber?
It's Hyacine, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I read your story in our family tree.
Oh.
You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Akula is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion.
The end is nigh! Ah!
Hyacine, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan.
His voice is reminding me of Tales of Grace's Lamb Dao.
How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world.
Yeah.
Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquilah's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk. I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms, to conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I'm still thinking.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus. We won't let you down.
Well done, Hyacine.
Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is said to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
The vortex of Genesis. Huh. I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Phagos's priest? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have a spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis. Ooh.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Huh, interesting. So he'd been training too while he was, instead of reading. Okay. Wait, is this like a slow build up to what his character in 3.5 is going to be? Or maybe 3.6. Interesting, interesting. Wait, remind me again. His Teray, hold on. Is it ice? Preservation. He's is it ice? Preservation ice? So this could be like the build-up? Anyway. Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Oh wait, but then again he does use water. Anyway. He did part of the waters in Xianzhou Lofu, so... The waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water guide formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one person, though. And as Phagos's priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor spirit. Little Ika and I will be waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the raucous steps of the frenzied dance, the war of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. And we're gone. Oh. Well, they'll be under maintenance. It's military time 18 UTC. AKA on my end, it's 6 o'clock. You know what? And that we will see Dan Heng using, well, parting waters part 2. Or I guess forming waters. But yes. I think it's good to have it here. Oh. Nope. Did I disconnect my charger? Oh. Well, while that's under construction, we will be right back. After these messages, and that is not the... We'll be right back. I'll be right back.